Hey, hi, Angel here. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to talk today about listening to your heart. We get a lot of thoughts from the mind, a lot of words, a lot of warnings, a lot of stops, and sometimes it can be really confusing if you're trying to make a decision because your brain will, you can have a dream or an idea, and then your brain comes up with all the reasons why you should choose something else, or it's not the right idea, or it's not the right time, or you're not the right person for your idea. And all those self doubts are normal. They happen to us all, I think. Although you can develop a habit of listening to them more often or not listening to them more often or ever. I myself have been working to develop better habits, and one of the big things I'm working on is listening to my heart more. So I do pay attention to my brain. I notice what my brain is saying. I try to put my brain onto tasks, give it things to work on, because what I've learned is the brain is a great number cruncher. It's great at figuring things out. It's great at being creative. If you give it a problem and you say, how would you solve this impossible problem? The brain can crunch away at making connections and come up with unique creative solutions. It's awesome. It's great. I love my brain. But when it comes to really making decisions, especially when it comes to decisions that have some big significance in your life, like relationship or having to do with your business in such a way that it might change where you live, big decisions like that, when there's not one clear answer, when there's more than one good choice or more than one bad choice, and it's hard to make a decision, that's a time when it's important to quiet the mind, put the monkey mind aside, let it know you appreciate the input, but you're not needing it right now. Maybe put it to work on something else or just quiet it and listen to the heart. The heart actually forms before the mind when the embryo is forming into a person. And I think that's a good evidence to support the theory that the heart has its own intelligence. It starts beating before the mind even starts to develop in the embryo. So I think the heart has its own intelligence, and it's actually a greater intelligence than the mind. It's actually tapped into the electromagnetics of the whole universe. Your heart puts out a field, a measurable field. I want to say it's like 6 or 8 feet around you, probably around the span of your arms and legs, perhaps. In any case, your heart puts out, I imagine maybe it varies, probably depending on your energy level. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert at that, but I do know that your heart has an electromagnetic field. That's what they measure when you get an EKG, for example, is your electromagnetic pulse, right? Again, I am not an expert at any of that, but I know that it does have electromagnetic field. It also pulses physically, obviously, to pump your blood, but it has its pulse is controlled by an electromagnetic field. That's how a pacemaker works. In any case, the point of that is that your heart is super intelligent, more intelligent than your brain can know, and more intelligent than many of us give credit for. So, if you're having trouble making a decision, quiet your mind and listen to your heart. Your heart knows the truth. And try to put it in simple, like yes or no questions, as far as, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? Quiet your mind and just feel with your heart the yes or no of it. As they say, sometimes it helps to sleep on things. And I think that's because when you first wake up, a lot of times the mind is kind of in the subconscious asleep at first. In those first moments of waking, you can feel with your heart. And if you go to sleep telling your mind that you have an intention of answering a question with your heart, a lot of times when you wake up and you ask yourself that question again, helpful if you can do it in a yes or no, like, should I do this kind of answer, you'll often get a yes or no answer from your heart. It's not the same as a wordy answer that your brain can give you. It's just a knowing, a clarity. Yes, this is right. No, this isn't right. Not right now. That's the simplicity of the brilliance and the wisdom of your heart. We all have that, and our hearts are all connected through this electromagnetic field. So I think we're going to be learning more and more as technology allows us to test our different theories and figure things out. I think we're going to be learning more about how connected our hearts are and how much we influence each other. Excuse me. That is one of the big reasons why I'm so passionate about spreading positivity, and I hope that you are on board and going to be part of my positivity team. Go Team Positivity. I'm still looking for a name for our group. I'm leaning toward Team Positivity. I like Positivity Team or the Positivity Tribe or, something else maybe. So I'd love to hear your ideas. Please let me know if you have an idea, something sparks in your mind, or you like one of the things I said. And let me know if you're on board, if you're on the team, if you're of the same mindset that you realize that our energy is contagious to each other, and if we each take responsibility for being more positive in the world, we're going to make a better world all together, each of us, one at a time. That is my belief. I'm excited about spreading that belief, spreading positivity. I hope you will join me. I hope you will share your thoughts. I hope you're enjoying your life, your world, the energy around you. Till next time, peace.